Kavan, warrior. I bring news from the war, and an opportunity for honor and glory. We recently took the Alhena system from the Federation in battle. In response, Starfleet has sent a task force to take it back. Our forces may not be enough to repel their counterattack. Alhena is an important system. I will not see it fall back into Federation hands. Join me there, and we will teach Starfleet what happens when you defy the Klingon Empire! Everything we do is for the... There is an incoming hail from the station's commander.
Good. More warriors to join the battle against these Starfleet thieves. This was Imperial space for centuries, until the Khitomer Accords gave it to the Federation. A mistake we have corrected, as you can see. Bah! Let them whine like newborn tards. I have but one answer for them. Glorious battle! Join the fight, and we can litter the stars with the wreckage of their ships!
is dead in space! Good. They are disabled and at our mercy. Now is the time to strike. Let us board the vessel and seize anything useful while we can. I hope you are ready for a fight. Despite what you may have heard, most Starfleet are not cowardly weaklings. They will defend their vessel like warriors born.
Intruder alert! Security to the bridge!
See what the human knows while I search their computer for intel.
If you're going to kill me, get it over with. If you're waiting for me to beg for my life, not going to happen. What's the Klingon saying? Better to die on our feet than live on our knees. That works for us too, you know.
He's stalling, buying time for his security teams to storm the bridge. The turbo lifts approach as we speak. Guard the entrances while I extract intelligence data from their computers.
Now know that the Iconians are responsible for the Undine infiltration of the Alpha Quadrant. The Kamaku were content to stay in fluidic space until the Iconians tricked them into believing that our ships were invading their home. Then they came as thieves in the night, stealing our very forms and taking the places of honorable warriors. These detestable creatures destabilized our alliances, creating paranoia and discontent wherever they went. If the Federation had honored the Khitomer Accords and helped us stamp them out when we brought this infestation to their attention, the Quadrant might be a very different place today.
My invasion of their computer systems has been very successful. I have found security command codes and transponder IDs for the Sol system. Indeed, we can do glorious deeds with this information. Deeds worthy of song and memory. Come, let us return to the ship. There is no glory to be found in a Starfleet brig. The Starfleet vessel is too heavily damaged to be of any more use to the Empire. Your orders? Do you wish to scuttle it, or leave its warriors to fend for themselves? Opportunities like this do not present themselves often. I suggest we contact the High Council and discuss the best course of action. Very well. I have Chancellor Jempak standing by.
You have done well today, warriors. Such boldness should be rewarded. Though an assault on Earth would be glorious, I believe there is a greater chance for success in attacking a critical Federation war asset, the Utopia Planitia Shipyards. Utopia Planitia is Starfleet's main ship repair and construction facility. Any lasting damage there could hinder the Federation war effort greatly. Yes, that will be your target. It is only fitting that you will find glory at a planet named for a god of war. You must act quickly. It will not be long before Starfleet learns of your success and what you have taken from them. If there are warriors eager to seek glory with you there, lead them to Mars for the Empire. Fight well. Fight with honor. Qapla'!
We should approach the starbase. Some of the warriors there may wish to join us in battle once more.
It is an honor to heed your call to battle. We answer it gladly. Soon, Starfleet will pay the price for defying the immortal Empire. It will be glorious! All ships have reported in. They are ready for combat. We leave for battle at your command!
A strike this deep into Federation space has not happened in many years. If we succeed, our names will be remembered for eternity. Tamidun Bamidun! There it is. Mars. A harsh, scarred world. The humans named it well. We won't have time to destroy the main shipyard, but we can do considerable damage to their repair facilities. Agreed. Fortunately for us, the entire Third Fleet is not present. That is a battle only a fool would seek. It would be glorious for Starfleet. No, the token force in the system will fight well, but we have the element of surprise. And we are Klingons. Victory will be ours. We will also need to disable local communications. I can use the command codes we seized in battle to achieve this, but we must do it quickly. Wait too long, and every Starfleet ship in the quadrant will be summoned to aid their comrades.
Utopia Planitia Control. All ships, scramble for defense.
Starfleet is powering up its ships. Destroy as many as possible while they are docked. Klingon space and leave Starfleet to their ugly little red planet. We are receiving communications that the Third Fleet arrived shortly after we warped out. Some of our ships did not escape, and warriors have been captured. Even now, the Federation is denying them a glorious death in battle. This cannot stand! You know me well. Starfleet has been disrupted. Their focus will be on Mars and other critical targets in the Sol system. Ah, but a prison? They will not consider that a critical target. A host of bold warriors could stage a jailbreak. Indeed. The nearest Federation holding facility is in the Gamma Okana system. If we move quickly, we can liberate our captured allies and spare them eternity in the halls of Grethor. As I suspected, Starfleet is still in disarray from our attack on Mars. The advantage is ours. We must swiftly disable the security measures around the station so we can beam aboard and stage the jailbreak. small sensor hole in the station's defenses. We can exploit this weakness and beam into the facility. My readings indicate we won't be far from the security area where our allies are being held. Ready to transport. On your signal. Several Klingon life signs. The warriors are being held in cells nearby.
Contact! Engaging hostile! Main controls are locked. There are secondary consoles at either side of this cell block. We can use them to override the security fields there.
Come out, Starfleet! Come and see how a true warrior fights! I will not die caged like a honeybar!
Engineers will be the
I
death.
will die a warrior's
Attention
death!
our actions and created a scattering field to stop us from beaming out. There is a cargo. A cargo. Blocked by a security. Drop that. At that point, we can use the cargo transporter to...
The Iconians were a dead race. More than 200,000 years ago, the Iconians were the rulers of the quadrant. They thought no one could challenge them. But even the mightiest can fall to the Horde. So it was with the Iconians. We used to think...
This time, Starfleet. Not this time. Ha! It is done. The field is down, and the path to the cargo transporter is clear. Miserable Starfleet Takek! The Starfleet Kotal is devious, more than Feklar himself! But he will not win this time. If I narrow the annular confinement beam... Yes! We can, but only one person at a time. Hold the line while I control the evacuation!
Security team to the transporter room.
The first warrior is away. Second warrior transported. Third warrior away. Halfway there. 3 left. Two to go. Only one more. All warriors have been evacuated!
Personal shield losing power. Psychic damage detected.
Prisoners have been evacuated, and I managed to foil our personal Starfleet Feklar. We can all beam out now.
Shield losing power.
More enemy ships have arrived, led by the USS Challenger. This may be a battle we cannot win, my friend.
This is Captain LaForge of the USS Challenger. We'll be making our stand here, and we will hold the line.
All ships, this is LaForge. Fire at will.
Course laid in. We can leave on your order. Course laid in. We can leave. Course laid in. We can. Course laid in. Word of our success is spreading throughout the Empire and the Federation. We have inspired our fellow warriors and given pause for thought to our enemy. It was a good day, my friend. A glorious day. You have proven yourself to be a warrior of singular quality. Know that I may call on you again when the Empire has need of such a warrior. Until that day, fight well and with honor. Gopla! Everything we do is for the Empire.
We have lost contact with a battle group in the Norg system. It could be a Starfleet assault, but that system is deep within Imperial territory. It seems unlikely that an enemy fleet would have made it that far without being detected. Not to mention any number of more critical targets along the way. Needless to say, the High Council wants answers. You and I are to conduct an investigation at once. I am picking up the remains of several Klingon vessels on sensors. If these readings are correct, they were all destroyed in a matter of moments. One thing is clear. The weaponry used to defeat these ships was not Federation technology. We need to get closer and learn more. Sweep them soon in sober cool. I am starting to run an analysis of the energy readings in the debris fields. So far, weapon signatures do not match anything in our files. And they may be back for more. A series of subspace rifts has opened ahead near those large asteroids, and ships of unknown origin are coming through. It is no game, Klingon filth. We take killing your kind very, very seriously indeed. Yes, it is a good day for you to die. They're locking weapons. We can solve the riddle of these Fakiri later. For now, we must fight. Kappa! seen it with my own 2 eyes. The Fakiri are real. Until today, I thought they were the stuff of myth, of stories told to frighten children. Indeed. And wait! Incoming signal from Kronos. The homeworld is under attack. All available forces are ordered to return to the Praxis Belt immediately. The data on the attackers. It's the Fakiri. We must return to Kronos and assist in the defense. The Fakiri have bypassed most of our defenses with their portals. We need to strike quickly before they eliminate the planetary defense grid. Concentrate fire on the portals, eliminate them, and we can stop the arrival of Fakiri reinforcements. A group of Fakiri vessels approaching the orbital command station. We cannot let them take it. Come, let us battle these demons once more. Rak, Klingon, War, Tak, Charge!
I have heard tales of your recent victories in battle. It is good to fight at the side of such a warrior. Thank you for leaving some of these demons for us to battle. I have never fought a mythological creature before. It was a glorious experience.
The battle awaits us all on the surface. Valkyrie troops are attacking KDF headquarters. We have fought them in the stars, and now, we will fight them in personal combat, as warriors born!
Local defense forces are fighting bravely, but they are in danger of being overwhelmed. Let us join the battle before that happens.
We will secure this area against further attacks.
I'm picking up a concentration of Valkyrie near the Great Hall. That is where they will make their last push. We should advance toward the enemy position, past the exchange and the Hall of Justice. Justice secured, we must continue on toward the Great Hall of the High Council. Reinforcements are transporting in to aid us! Keep fighting! For the Empire! courtyard is under control now, but some Fakiri have entered the Great Hall. They mean to slay the High Council. I will fight to the death before I let that happen. Let us be rid of these demons once and for all! This is madness! A mythological creature nearly ran me through in battle! Here, at the heart of the Empire! I would know more about this attack. Why were these Fakiri here? What was their goal? Indeed! You have done well today, warriors. For your bravery, I will give you the honor of dealing with these demons. Speak to me soon, once you are ready to begin.
When I received my first assignment on a starship, my father told me I would see many strange things in the service of the Empire. After today, I know his words to be true. The Fakiri, demons of myth, here, alive, and seeking revenge. Madness. Chancellor Jimpak has given us a great honor. I look forward to fighting the Fakiri with you once again. The war continues, and...
In legend, the Fakiri are an army of the damned. Their return heralds the rise of their leader from the depths of Grethor. And if Mola returns to the realm of the living, he will rule an empire of blood for 1,000 years. I did not take such things seriously until a Fakiri invader nearly killed me in battle. Now they have my full attention. I intend to make them regret it. Speak to the law singers outside the Great Hall. Try to find some facts within the ancient myths. Perhaps you can discover what motivates these demons, and where they will strike next.
Greetings. How may I assist you?
Fight with honor.
I am Worf, son of Moog, Gintak of the House of Martok. And yes, I am the one you have heard stories of. I served the Federation proudly. I served under two of the finest commanders in Starfleet and fought many battles for the Federation. I regret nothing. But when war came between our people and my adopted family, I had to make a choice. The honorable path was here.
Fight with honor.
Hail! Do you wish to hear tales of the Empire? The Fakiri? Like many others, I thought they were the stuff of legends. That has changed. We all know the stories. How the Fakiri came forth from the darkest depths of Grethor itself to do the bidding of Molor. How they raised the land, and how Kahless the Unforgettable put an end to their reign of terror. But now, I must wonder, are there truths hidden within the legends? For some time, there have been those among us who believe the Fakiri were more than a myth. It was not a popular belief. The discovery of the Sword of Kahless gave strength to those believers, however. For if the great weapon of the first Emperor was real, could not his great foes have been real as well? The invasion of this great city by the Fakiri horde will no doubt give them even greater cause. We must study the Fakiri lore from the time of Kahless, only this time with a more open mind. My father, Tehran, is an expert on the Sword of Kahless and the facts and fables that surround it. You would do well to speak with him on the matter. Hey, do you wish to hear tales?
Do you wish to hear a tale of Kahless? I weave tales of glory and honor. Ah, yes. Many Klingons turn their thoughts to the weapon of the first Emperor these days. A Fakiri invasion would do that, I suppose. Put simply, there is no greater weapon in our history. With the Sword of Kahless in my hand, I could face an entire fleet and win. And now, it seems we have need of such a mighty blade once more. For some time, the monks of Boreth safeguarded the weapon, until the coming of the Herc several thousand years ago. They took the blade from us, and it was thought to be lost forever. There are some who say that Dahar, Master Kor, and Worf found the blade. And yet, when I speak of it to Worf, he turns away without a word. The son of Moog is here now. He is a stubborn man, but he always strives to do the right thing for the Empire. And the Empire needs the Sword of Kahless now. Perhaps more than ever before. Ask him yourself. Perhaps you will succeed where I have failed. I weave tales of glory.
Fight with honor.
You speak of the Fakiri. The Fakiri share many characteristics with our ancient enemies. However, one of the things I learned during my time in Starfleet was that things are not always as they seem. It may be that the true enemy is hiding behind legends until they choose to reveal themselves. That is a task for the lore singers. Suffice it to say that it has power beyond that of a normal weapon. Not only can it rend flesh and bone, it can control hearts. To my regret, I found that I was not up to the task of being the sword's master. This is a story that I am loath to share without good reason. However, I know you to be honorable and a friend to the House of Martok. I do not believe you would ask without reason. I accompanied Daha Master Kor and Jadzia Dax on a search for the Sword of Kahless. Kor had uncovered information during his time as a diplomat to Vulcan that he believed would lead us to the sword's location. He was correct. We found the sword on a Herc world in the Gamma Quadrant. The sword brought the dark sides of our natures to the surface. We argued over who was to keep the blade. I might have even done the unthinkable and killed for the blade, if Jadzia had not been there to stop me. Kor and I realized that the Sword of Kahless was too powerful for any man to wield. It had divided us. It would have divided the Klingon people as well. We agreed, for the good of the Empire, to transport the blade into deep space. If Emperor Kahless had not been successful, it would be there still. The Emperor contacted me recently. The course of his ship would put him in the Senek system now. Be wary. The Breen have overrun that system. Kahless is an inspiration to us all, but as a modern warrior, you may find that he needs assistance. However, if you seek the Sword of Kahless, you must find the Emperor.
Report. What have you learned? I thought his obsession with the weapon was risky, but I did not expect him to actually find it in the void of space. And so I agreed to his plan to search for the blade. I should have known better. He is Kahless. Achieving the impossible comes naturally to him. It will not be a good thing if the Emperor's obsession with a relic gets him killed. Imperial intelligence has informed me that the Fakiri conducted several raids on classified data systems during the attack. They were particularly interested in intel on the weapon and the location of Kahless. If they aren't sending a fleet to intercept the Emperor, I'll eat a plate of cold dead gagh. Agreed. Return to your ship and make your way to the Senek system at maximum warp. Hopefully, you will make it there before the Fakiri.
Sensors are picking up readings of the destroyed Klingon fleet in the area, but there is one remaining ship. Trying to get a fix on it. It is the Emperor's ship! We are not too late. Attempting to hail them now.
Come to join the fight, have you? Good. There's no better companion in battle than a Klingon warrior. We were ambushed on our way back to Kronos. I must warn you, as strange as it may sound, we are fighting the Fakiri. Foul demons! I thought I had rid the Empire of them forever. A mistake I will gladly correct now. More of them are inbound to my position. See if you can intercept them while we get my ship back to a battle-worthy state.
Warning, ship is under attack.
That was the last of them, at least for now. Incoming hail from the Emperor's vessel.
You have fought well, warriors. There is more to be done, however. The Fakiri managed to beam over several boarding parties during their last attack. I would be honored if you would join me in purging them from the decks of my vessel. Very well. Beam aboard with your best warriors and put an end to these dishonorable creatures. Kapla!
It's cold. Life support must be failing. I'm picking up numerous Fakiri life signs. It looks like they're targeting the crew, working in several critical areas. Indeed. Let's deal with them first. Give the crew the space they need to repair the ship, and then head to the bridge.
We will work on containing damage to this area.
It's heavily damaged. Let's get down there. We can secure the deck and stabilize the ship's power systems before things go from bad to worse. Let's see if we can find an engineer. Life support and main power are on the verge of collapse, and we will need their help to stabilize those systems before it's too late.
Thank you for your assistance. We don't have time to enjoy the glory of battle. The Valkyrie have done a significant amount of damage to the warp core. Containment is failing, and there will be a breach unless we can bypass the damaged conduits. Reset our environmental controls and main power, restoring atmosphere recyclers. The Valkyrie must come down the main corridor to enter. Hold them at the entryway. I need to repair damage to the intermixed chamber before we have a plasma leak. warp core is now back online and fully functional. Ship's sensors indicate that the remaining Valkyrie boarding parties are attempting to take the bridge. You must stop them from taking the ship and the Emperor!
The bridge will not last long without our assistance. We must head there at once.
You made it! Good. Now we shall fight side by side, as warriors born! Ha! Here 8,000 of years ago, and they have not grown any stronger! Crush the Fakiri! Drive them before you! Hear their lamentations all the way back to Gretel! We've defeated the Fakiri before, and we shall do so again! No demon can stand against a heart that beats with honor! A glorious fight! Come, I would speak with you, warrior. You are a stout warrior and a fine commander. Truly, you know what it means to be Klingon. There will be time for songs of honor and blood wine later, warriors. Now we must discuss the treachery of the Fakiri. Though we still live, the enemy has taken something most dear from us. The sacred blade I forged long ago in the fiery depths of Christok. The same. While we fought the Fakiri here, their fellows managed to breach the chamber where the blade was stored and escape before my warriors could stop them. Before you arrived, Dajar taunted me with his plan. Unwise. But the Fakiri have always been arrogant braggarts, and fools besides. They mean to besiege the monastery on Boreth, and offer my weapon in ritual sacrifice, to secure the rise of Molor from Gretel. Indeed. For my part, I must go to Boreth and put an end to this wickedness. I will not allow Molor to return, even if I have to kill every Fakiri in the galaxy to do so. And you, will you join me in the fight against these demons? The Iconians were gone long before I emerged from my father's house as a young warrior. What I know are merely legends passed on to me by my ancestors. The Iconians fight with fury, but lack the skill of true warriors. They rely too much on their technology, and too little on the strength in their hearts. But never underestimate their heralds. They burn with the power of fanaticism, and each one is willing to kill or die in service to the Iconians. My father's father would tell a story of the Iconians' downfall. He said the other races rose up against them because they coveted the power of the Iconians. Instead of sharing the bounty, the Iconians used it to rule, and it was that hubris that led to their downfall. The Iconians believed themselves to be superior to the other races, but even the mightiest among us can be brought low by a multitude. You are a stout. There will be time the same before you. Indeed.